So, namaskar Satya, namaste. I just got done with my interview and I'm gonna show you the transcript right now. So, hello, boys. What are we doing today? We have an interview at IMI Delhi. What is IMI Delhi? It is an MBA college. कहाँ पे है? Where are we going? Nowhere. It's online. So भाई भगवान का लाख लाख शुक्र है, नहीं तो गोवा जा रहा हूँ, मुंबई जा रहा हूँ, इधर उधर जा रहा हूँ. So we have that interview online today and my room is a mess. I am a mess and I haven't prepared yet. So I have got to do three things. First is prepare the room, make it okay, at least the one behind my background. And second, I gotta wear formals, I gotta dress good. And third, I have to prepare current affairs a little. Okay, so I'll show you guys my room. Okay, look at the room, boys. Beautiful. यहाँ से ये इंटरव्यूअर का ये देखो, ये दिखेगा उसे. ये सो विल डू वन थिंग, विल क्लीन दिस साइड और इधर का हटाओ इसको साइड पे, ये दिखेगा नहीं, ठीक है. सो आई एम गोना गेट माई रूम टाइडी फर्स्ट, देन आई एम गोना गेट रेडी माई सेल्फ एंड देन वी आर गोना गो सिट ऑन द लैपटॉप और थोड़ा प्रिपेयर करेंगे यहाँ वहाँ. एंड आई लेट यू गाइस नो द होल ट्रांसक्रिप्ट कि क्या पूछ रहे क्या नहीं पूछ रहे. ओके, सो स्टे ट्यून्ड बॉयज. वी आर गेटिंग रेडी एंड बेस्ट टाइम टू ब्लीड राइट नाउ. क्या पता यार, घर के अंदर भी समथिंग्स आर हैपनिंग. दिस इज द टफेस्ट पार्ट. ओके, बैक व्हेन आई वाज इन डीएवी पब्लिक स्कूल. भाई ये मेरे को डर लग रहा है ये शर्ट पे आ जाएगा. एनीवे, सो बैक व्हेन आई वाज इन डीएवी पब्लिक स्कूल, ओके, आई कुड डू दिस लाइक लिटरली विथ माई आइज क्लोज्ड. मेरे को लिटरली याद था. और मे बी इट वॉज द टाई, आई डोंट नो. सो लेट्स गो विथ दिस, देखते होता है क्या. सो आई गॉट माई टाई फिक्स्ड प्रॉपरली. सो नाउ इट कम्स लाइक दिस. क्या पता भाई बीच में बोल दो उठ जा, क्या पहना है नीचे, यू नेवर नो. एंड नाउ वी वेयर आवर ब्लेजर. Is this coming off? Okay, blazer. Again it came off. Fuck, this is getting on my nerves right now. What is the issue, boss? Just stay there. Thankfully not right now. So anyway, we are dressed now properly. ठीक है? Okay. कैसा लग रहा है तुम्हारा भाई? Good, right? So like I was saying, MBA is like that one नौटंकी वाली girlfriend, you know, who wants everything just before you get married. You gotta wear your suits, you gotta pay a huge load of money even before you get into tuitions. और सब होने के बाद भी you don't know if you're gonna do MBA or not. Just like you don't know if you're gonna get married or not. Okay, so yeah, but we have got already, we have got a part done. बस थोड़ा मातुश्री और दादा दादी के पैर पड़ेंगे और bro, we are gonna prepare a little for current affairs, what not. Let's see what's there. So boys, I've got ready. I just have one question for you all. Should I wear glasses or should we just go with lenses? I think we will go with lenses. This looks better. ठीक है, चलो, I'll go to wear the lenses. कैसा लग रहा है तुम्हारा भाई? Amazing, right? Smart, right? So I am studying a little about current affairs, and what I'm studying about first is India-US tariffs, US-Venezuela conflicts, Russia-Ukraine conflict, and what else did I study about? Davos meet which happened right now, and what about the rising tension with the neighbors of India and how it could affect us, and what else was there, and I am having a good salad right now, so I'm going to study a little more. थोड़ा सा अभी अंडर ग्रेजुएशन के बारे में जो मैंने ज़िंदगी में नहीं किया था, जो मेरा ऐसे ही पास हो गया, उसके बारे में भी थोड़ा स्टडी करेंगे. बिकॉज आई नो लिटिल अबाउट टेलीकम्युनिकेशंस, सो दैट्स ऑन द बेटर साइड बिकॉज आई वर्कड इन वोडाफोन आइडिया, सो दैट वर्क्स. सो आई एम गोना स्टडी अ लिटिल अबाउट हाउ टेलीकम्युनिकेशंस वर्क एंड एवरीथिंग अबाउट इट, एंड ओवर एंड ऑल आई थिंक इट्स फाइन. एंड ऑनेस्टली जो मुझे नहीं आ रहा है, आई एम जस्ट गोना से दैट आई डोंट नो अबाउट इट. दैट्स ऑल, बिकॉज आई डोंट वांट टू कम अक्रॉस एज कोई ऐसे फेकू या फिर ट्राइंग टू एक्ट कूल. इट्स जस्ट दैट आई डोंट नो, बट द थिंग्स आई नो आई एम गोना रिप्लाई them with full conviction, and probably it would be a good interview. Let's see. So this is how I'm studying, boys. Just getting those important points and understanding the view or any opinion if I want to form. And yeah, we also get to know about the GDP, how it's calculated. I'm probably not going to answer this because I don't know. So, and also the Davos meet. So like the thing with these interviews, right, it's like तुम लोग ज़्यादा शाना बनोगे और तुम लोग आंसर दोगे ऐसे, then they know, man, they are just interviewing like from what, probably 20 years, 10 years, whatever it is. They have so many students coming in, they just know that you don't know this, and they are going to dig deep into that, and they are going to see how much knowledge or how much तुम्हारा बस surface level knowledge है या तुम्हारा deep knowledge है. So I'll try to keep it in simple words, simple terms, and try to tell them what I know rather than just bluntly telling anything I want. So namaskar साथियों, namaste. I just got done with my interview and I'm gonna show you the transcript right now. ठीक है. So मेरा इंटरव्यू था 2 बजे and I was told to join the meeting 10 minutes before the joining time. That is true. So I joined at 1:50. I joined at 1:50 p.m. and there were around 7 to 8 people in the Zoom panel. Zoom में join करवाने बोला था. And there were 2 panelists जो हमारे इंटरव्यू ले रहे थे. One was male and other was female. Both around let's say 40s, 50s, somewhere around that. I don't know, not sure. So yeah, so when she told the order first time मेरे को सुनने नहीं दिया. Second time when she told the order, repeated the order because someone asked her to, क्योंकि उनको सुनने नहीं दिया था, तब मेरे को realize हुआ कि मैं ही first हूँ. So I told ma'am that I am the first guy who is going to get interviewed. Ma'am told कि ठीक है, I'll put others in the waiting lobby. Then she told me, Atharva, briefly introduce yourself, your graduation, your academics, your education, your family background, your strength and weaknesses, what you like, what you don't like. So just TMAY, tell me about yourself. So I went on telling about myself. So my answer was, of course I'm Atharva, and then native to Karnataka, born and brought up in Pune, and XYZ. So my profile was that after my graduation, I am specializing in electronics and telecommunication, and I worked as a GET in Vodafone Idea. Then I'm trying to build my own company, and also I am interning at a startup which started right after my CAT examination. So वो मैंने उनको बताया. The second question she asked, follow-up question. So she asked me about what is the startup you're working on. Tell me briefly about it. So I went on telling it about. So it is called Beyond Dream. It is a sports discovery platform, not sports, coaching classes discovery platform. So we provide coaching classes to showcase their class on a platform. So I told her everything about it. I told her why we haven't launched it, when are we planning to launch, हमारा traction क्या है, हमारे पास क्या क्या है, क्या क्या नहीं है. So I think it was just basic, right? So in the middle, I said that I have a co-founder. So she told me कि आप अकेले नहीं हो क्या? So I was like, no, I have other friend with me, Mir, who is working with us. We both are working on the startup. हम दोनों काम कर रहे हैं. Then the follow-up question was, right, Atharva, when you get into the MBA program, how do you plan on, what do you think about this startup? What will happen to it? So I told ma'am, even right now at this point in life, we are not actively working on it, we are passively working on it. We have 2 interns hired which work for us, and we take strategic decisions or क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है. Right now we are just passively working because even I have with our professional journeys, because we both have a lot going on. मेरा CAT examination, उसका job वगैरह रहता है. I don't think it will stop as such. So yeah, that was probably it about the startup. The follow-up question about how would you do after an MBA, and I think she was pretty much convinced with this because we were actually working that way. And I told her that we are not in a hurry to do it all together at once itself. We are okay to take the slow track and do it slowly. The next question about current affair was, Atharva, can you tell me about why gold and silver prices are rising right now, that too exponentially? So I have traded stocks. I know about gold and silver. I also read finance once in a while, so I knew a little things about it. So I tried to frame an answer. मैंने उनको बताया. I told her that it is due to people already have so much trust in gold and silver, and right now with the geopolitical conditions, the tensions rising, people tend to invest in places where they can completely trust, और जहाँ पे इतने issues create नहीं होंगे और इतना volatility नहीं होगा as such as stock market. So I told her about that, and that was also pretty convincing. I feel कि थोड़ा सा I thought it was a good answer, and then I somewhere told her about कि people are investors. So she asked, who are these people? Then I said कि ma'am, it's just everyone, even as the public, and also some institutions who are shifting their investments. So that happened, and then I think that was it from the female panelist. No cross questions about that. So she was done. Then it went on to the second male panelist. So he started with Atharva. It was more about work X with him. So he was like, Atharva, you worked as a GET, right? So can you tell me what is actually a GET? Can you explain me that? So I went on explaining कि I was placed under, or I had under the NAPS scheme of government, where you have to provide apprenticeship to the students who are coming in. So I was actually coming through that, due to which the GET tag it is. And then he asked me, so he went on with the Vodafone Idea itself. The question was ki, right Atharva, right now in the telecommunications industry, do you know, right, there's a lot of debt and the margins are very low. So let's say you were given to take strategic decisions of Vodafone Idea, or how would you improve Vodafone Idea in this current competition? So I've been involved in Vodafone Idea, and I knew how the atmosphere, how the environment is around the telecommunications. I told him about Vodafone Idea and the network and the customer experience and everything, and what should we do. His question was that what can be done to get better at it, of the Vodafone Idea to get better at it, I feel. So I told him about where you can expand, where you should not, and what can be done about the technology and everything. So I feel he wasn't quietly convinced about it, because he said ki, right, that wasn't the exact answer I was looking for, but he said okay. So I don't know if I was to put pressure, or maybe I wasn't right at all. I was being maybe a little over everywhere कि मैं सब बता रहा था. So I had to be on point. So the next question he asked was a follow-up question on Vodafone Idea again. The question was, Atharva, you know 5G, right? So if you were to explain 5G in very simple terms to your younger brother, how would you explain it? So this was something that was quite difficult for me, because he told me, Atharva, you have not to talk about spectrums, you don't have to talk about technology, you want to explain someone in the easiest, simplest terms, because when you get into leadership, there would be people who don't know technical terms, where you have to tell them in layman terms. If it was my younger brother, I would start with him telling him about the difference in 3G and 4G, of which he has already experienced. कि 3G का स्पीड कितना था और फिर 4G का स्पीड कितना बढ़ गया. And then to move on with it, I told him कि now when you go into 5G, think of it that as कि this internet speed will increase, of course, but it is not limited just to the speed of the internet. This is an application to the whole wide world, where you go into IoT, you use sensors, there are multiple applications which you use in 5G. So he was like, Atharva, but I don't know about IoT, I don't know about all these technical terms, can you explain it in a more simpler term? So I told him I would go, so I thought for let's say 10 seconds, and then I told him ki, sir, like I told about 3G and 4G, I would explain that, and then I would go ahead and tell him that now you video call a person in 4G and then video call a person in 5G. The smoothness which you feel, I've got a message, guys. Anyway, so I told him ki 4G experience, and then you video call someone with a 5G experience. The difference which you feel in the smoothness of the video call, the experience of the video call, is what 5G is providing you. So he was like, interesting. So I don't know if that was right or if that was wrong, how he felt about it. So that was much about the work experience. And then, so while I was recording this video, I realized that I missed two questions. First was from the first panelist. She asked me, where do you see yourself exactly in 10 years? And the second question was from the second panelist, which follow up the Vodafone Idea question. He asked me, how would you grow in rural areas? Then he was like, Atharva, let's talk about a hypothetical question. I was like, no man, I don't want to talk about hypothetical situations. The situation was, if you were the CEO of Indian Railways, how would you grow Indian Railways, or what would you do for the growth of Indian Railways, or how would you make it better? This is where I fumbled hard, boys. So I thought for a while, I thought for let's say around 30 seconds. Then I went on to tell him, sir, right now I would go ahead and see, I'm fumbling right now because I don't know what to talk. I told him that I would probably go online and I'd go fully digital. Even at this point of time, Indian Railways is at a good digital space, but it's not totally yet there, due to which it is creating a lot of mess. But for that I would work towards it. See, I'm fumbling so much because I don't know how to talk about it. the hypothetical situations are tough. So and then I told him ki, so I'd go digital. And then again I thought for 2 whole minutes. I was like this, literally like this. I was thinking. Then I was like, sir, I'm not quite sure, I think I'll have to think about it. And that's where I stopped. And then he was like, okay Atharva, great talking to you. Do you have any questions for the panelists? Then again, I don't know if I did the right thing. I was like, no sir, I don't think so. Then he was like, okay Atharva, since you don't have any questions for the finalist, you can leave and we can take our next guy. So yeah, that was quite it about the interview. It was pretty chill. I feel like these interviews are pretty chill when you go higher into, let's say, ABC, or let's into higher Koi Code Lucknow and stuff like that. It gets a little grilling. But here the interviews were very chill. उनको तो कुछ नहीं था, मतलब तुमको आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है उनका तो बहुत लोग हैं वो जिनको चाहिए उनको सिलेक्ट करेंगे. What I feel is maybe I would be shortlisted, would convert, or I would be waitlisted. I think I did okay enough for at least getting waitlisted. So let's see what happens. Unka aega interview or unka aega result, or let's see what happens. So that was it from my side. Now we'll meet again on 6th February. I have GLIM, Great Lakes Institute of Management interview on 6th of February. That's in the morning, 9 to 11 AM I feel. I'm not quite sure, dekhna padega. And then we have IMT Ghaziabad call. IMT Ghaziabad call, we have to go to Mumbai, central Mumbai, YMCA hotel. So we are going to go over there and do the IMT Ghaziabad. IMT Ghaziabad is the one that I'm excited about, and Goa Institute of Management was the one I was interested about. Goa interview was honestly quite good. I didn't get the Achiever spot offer, but I feel that I'll convert it in the later rounds, whatever happens. So yeah, that was quite it. See you boys.